Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will take the field first. With the excellence of both programs over the last nearly 20 years, we expect hotly contested back-and-forth battles. But Alabama took an early lead and didn't look back, and as the old saying goes, the Tide don't lose in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, it was ugly. I mean, there's no other way to spin it. It was not a good day for LSU. LSU usually plays good at home, right? Like, we expect this game to be kind of back and forth. But Jalen Milroe, yep, he just scored again. He did it at will, Palmer.
185 rushing yards and 4 TDs for Milroe, but also the Bama defense dominated. They created 3 takeaways. Alabama showed up last year. LSU did not. LSU has got to get off the bus, ready to go and play with their hair on fire in this one.
Plows through the defense. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Snowed under by the defense. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Alabama's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Durham. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Pucks it out of the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're going to run it. Finding an escape route. Lots of running room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. It's a seam wide open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. LSU will get a first down.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You've killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Horton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Creates a little space. And the defense drags him down. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
The kick is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. play action on first down. Got a man. It's Bernard. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Miller with the ball. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. To the air. It's Simpson. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. Just when they're looking one, now up top. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll give it to the back. Wide open spaces. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Flips it out on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense, got him at the 27. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going to fire deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. That's what this guy can do. He can line them up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Reads it, fires complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 13 over Cal.
Powers through the defender.
Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet, fights off a defender, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The inside handoff. Hard running there. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Just moments Moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Touchdown, Bama! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got room to work. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grab near the marker is Anderson. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Gonna take a shot on second and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts out. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. LSU right back to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Extending the play. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Got his man. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Washington. The Tide will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wants to throw on first down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball is loose and live. Oh, he's got some space. Defense picks it up. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they turn it into a defensive score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over Texas A&M. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's loose.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual threat quarterback, because in the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him.
Turning on the Jets. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it to him quickly.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great job by the back on the option. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides to back and leaves it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking for a productive play on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's in open space downfield. Bounced off his feet. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Catch in the middle, it's sharp. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going up top again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's thorough. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. That's reeled in, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Ball is free. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense maintains possession with no gain on the play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The give to the lone running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. He caught it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He leaves it with his back. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Horton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Oh, a lot of space. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And on third down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To throw, it's Simpson. They'll run the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short.
He's going to throw deep right side. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 24 to UNLV. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give as they work on that clock. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Of the shoot, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Quickly complete. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Wants to throw again. Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.